who do y'all think has been screwed over the most by the NBA's 65-game rule?
I don't know who's been screwed over the most, but I do feel like Cat has a good case. He's already played 60 games this year. You know what I mean? And he just suffered his meniscus injury, so it looks like he'll be out for the rest of the season. Dude was building a really good resume for like an all-NBA caliber player, maybe that second team or third team center. He was building momentum too towards the end of the year. Then this injury just kind of wipes out everything, because if he is forced to miss the rest of the season, as they're saying, he's going to be 5 games away from being eligible for an award, which, you know, that sucks in a season where the Timberwolves were doing so well.
For me, I got to go with Kristaps Porzingis, because I feel like he could have been up for some defensive awards, possibly all NBA as a center or forward. His stuff is kind of different because his stuff was kind of under the radar, and now looking at it, it's like, damn, he's really having a good year, improving on what he did in Washington. And when he got traded to Boston, it was kind of like, oh, what is he going to do? Man, it's showing that he's kind of the reason they look so much different this year, just being an anchor defensively and be able to stretch the floor. And if Boston somehow wins the championship, I think a lot of people can be like, hey, that Kristaps Porzingis trade, that probably was the reason they were able to get over the hump. So for him not to get any type of recognition at the end of the year, I think this sucks for him personally.
Yeah, I definitely agree on that Porzingis point. And then also to your point, like I feel like a lot of his injuries have been like maintenance stuff where it's not really necessarily anything serious. So it's like he's penalizing the player for taking care of his body. But I'm not going to go with Porzingis here. I'm going to go with Donovan Mitchell, who literally just hit that threshold of missing too many games to get any awards when he didn't play against the Suns the other night. And he's out with a knee injury right now. It's kind of unclear when he'll be back. It's not like a long-term thing. But Donovan Mitchell has unquestionably, to me, been one of the best 10 players in the league this year. He's been the guy who's held the Cavaliers down. He's the reason why they have been teetering between that 2 and 3 seed in the East so far this year. And to not reward a guy for that, because he might miss a little too many games, is just like, I don't know. That should be up for the voters to decide, to me, not the NBA. So I don't know. This rule is blowing me, dog.
Now, do you think they change it next year or give players at least a couple more games to miss so they're not missing out completely?
I can't really see that personally. I don't know about y'all. I think the rule is doing what the league wants it to do. Like, players are genuinely playing more games right now. Stars are. It's just that some of them are getting hurt, and because of those injuries, like, they're going to miss out on some of these awards. But like, you got LeBron, Steph, KD, just all in the most games that they've been in years. And so, like, I think that's what the league wants. So I can't really see them changing that, but I don't know. Maybe they can amend it a little or something. I have no idea.
I think it comes down to what that final kind of award teams look like and who actually ends up winning these awards. If you can look at it at the end of the day and say, okay, that's a pretty good list, I think they'll leave it. But if there's some egregious names up there, like we're just fitting people in because we didn't have enough players, I think they have to look at it.
Name one. If you
D'Angelo Russell. D'Angelo Russell, third team All NBA. Let's get it.